Hello everyone, welcome to an episode of the Gas Mask Guys, and today we're going to be going over whether the M61 Generation 2 is still a viable gas mask for modern militaries, or if it is classed as, or it could be classed as a modern gas mask. Now, the M61 was created by Nokia during the 1970s, 1960s for the Finnish military before it was replaced later on, and it was very widely used in their defense force, and it is a very well-made gas mask. It features a Tisset system, a very easily noticeable Tisset system, 60mm filter, as was common during World War II. It's literally a copy of the assault mask used by the U.S. U.S. military forces. Simple exhale intake, no diaphragm. It wasn't until Generation 3 until they had diaphragm. Simple back straps, very similar to the U.S. backstrap system, or at least commonly seen. And then it has a nose cup, which is very useful. Now, I should mention also too, it has beveled eye lenses, meaning that you can see, you have better peripheral vision, which is very useful. And yeah, now, most modern gas masks have these things that is lacked on this mask. One is a drinking system. There's no drinking system. Two, no diaphragm. So without a diaphragm, it is pretty much very hard to communicate. Now, if I had a Generation 3, that would be different. Generation 3 has a diaphragm, so it's not too bad, but there's no drinking system, so that's no good. And the construction is made of a cheaper rubber, which is not that big of a deal. But yes, there's a reason why this mask was obsoleted. Also, lack of a 40mm filter. Now, the Finnish did compensate with a 40mm to 60mm conversion kit, which you'd screw in and then you'd attach a 40mm into. But there were seal issues, so it was not used much. To be honest, I think it was only used by private companies more than it was the actual military. But there is a reason why this gas mask is outdated, and the biggest reason that holds it back is this. Having a 60mm filter draws you back because there's not much you can really do about it, because it's in the mask. The only way you could convert it is with a converter, but that creates seal strain, so it makes the mask useless if there's no seal. In addition to this, there's no drinking system, therefore you cannot drink in this mask, limiting your time in this mask for just over 24 hours, I'd argue. If you're conditioned, maybe 36, maybe 48. No promises. But it does have some pretty good stuff. All you would need to make this a modern gas mask is a drinking system, possibly better construction, and a 40mm filter, and a diaphragm. If you could have all of those built into this new mask, so let's say if you had a Generation 3 Nokia, but it was a 40mm filter and with a drinking straw, this mask could still be used in militaries today. Now, it does have limited vision. Even though this is a good system, it's still limiting. It still could be used. But there's a reason why. A good example is the South Korean military used these up until around the 1990s. And I argue they used them into the 2000s possibly for reservist units or for conscript units. Simply because it's a well-designed mask, it just is limited in some areas. So yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.